A big development tonight in the fight over the booming data center industry in Texas.
Governor Greg Abbott is ordering a pause on data centers that want to connect to the state's power grid until officials take a closer look at their impacts on power, water, and surrounding communities.
A recent report by the Texas Tribune shows more than 330 data centers are operating across the state, and nearly 250 more are planned. KVUE's Jose Alonso returned to Bastrop County, where proposals for more data centers are now in limbo.
The Texas data center boom is temporarily on pause. Governor Greg Abbott is directing the agencies that oversee the state's power grid, the Public Utility Commission, and Electric Reliability Council of Texas to audit all data centers planning to connect to the grid before any projects move forward. Specifically, he wants to know if the developers are getting tax breaks, estimate how much water and power they will use, and the plan for the people and the communities around them.
Efficient response to a crisis of his own making.
Linda Curtis lives in Bastrop County and founded the League of Independent Voters of Texas. She and others want to stop a data center project already under construction and a proposed project from Pacifico Energy that county leaders are reviewing.
There are people that are standing in line and are moving permits as we speak, like Pacifico, which is this giant deal in Bastrop County that has residents just in a frenzy to figure out what they're going to do to get out from underneath this thing.
We reached out to Pacifico Energy for comments on the governor's audit plan. A spokesperson gave us this statement, quote, Pacifico Energy supports Governor Abbott's efforts and looks forward to working with state agencies to ensure our projects advance this critical national priority responsibly while delivering meaningful value to Texans. Governor Greg Abbott says about 90% of new requests to connect to the power grid are coming from data centers. Last Friday, during a campaign stop in Round Rock, Governor Abbott acknowledged energy concerns.
They must provide their own power, not taking power off the power grid. They actually must be additive to the power grid. And along those lines, they must do so in a way that actually lowers the cost of electricity for everybody who is already living there. They must reuse their own water. They cannot be sapping the water from our communities.
In a statement, the Data Center Coalition, a lobby supporting data center projects, wrote, quote, we are hopeful this directive from the governor will help separate those who are responsible water and energy stewards from those who are not. With billions of dollars in investment and hundreds of thousands of jobs on the line, we urge the PUCT and ERCOT to move swiftly. Governor Abbott announced this action around noon on August 3rd, so we wanted to check in on a data center that's currently under development within Bastrop County along Farm to Market Road 535. And as you can see, about 4.5 hours later, crews are still building this facility. With no timeline on when this audit needs to be complete, the fate of multiple data center projects in Texas remains in limbo. In Bastrop, Jose Alonso, KVUE News.